One question for every restriction that members of Congress or advocates put forth. Ask yourself one question: would you be willing to apply that same restriction to the New York Times? And let me note, the New York Times is a corporation, so everyone who says corporations have no rights, fine. There are some who say let's restrict political speech within 90 days of an election. Very well then. Would you be willing to say the New York Times may not speak about politics within 90 days of an election? McCutcheon said you can't tell citizens they can only support 9 candidates. If they want to support 10 or 11 or 12, they're entitled to do so. If you think McCutcheon is wrong, would you be willing to tell the New York Times you may only speak about 9 candidates? Or only candidates in New York? Look, those restrictions are all obviously and facially unconstitutional, and I would ask you, why does a corporation like the New York Times or CBS or any other media corporation, in Congress's view, enjoy greater First Amendment rights than individual citizens? Our democratic process is broken and corrupt right now because politicians in both parties hold on to incumbency. We need to empower the individual citizens, and I'll say this in closing. I agree very much with Justice Hugo Black, who famously said with regards to the First Amendment, the words "Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech" means exactly what it says. No law means no law, and we should be vigorous protecting the rights of individual citizens to be engaged in the political process and to hold every one of us on both sides of the aisle accountable. It's the only thing that keeps our democratic process working. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Senator Udall.
Thank you very much, Chairman King, and good morning, and thank you for holding this very important hearing. I want to thank the witnesses that I know are going to be here later to discuss what I think is a very, very important topic. And let me say to the Chairman of the Rules Committee, Chairman Schumer, I really appreciate your statement about we're going to have a vote this year on